directo hoy jueves. Jueves 10. A ver qué día es mañana, 18. Pues hoy es 17. Hoy es 17 jueves. Ayer no pudimos hacer directo. Estoy volviendo al Bilbao Basket directo. Mate está rebote, Orandeja está rebote. Nada, no cogemos rebotes, que rebotes vamos a hacer. Camina, vamos a hacer entrenamiento. Y hoy tenemos partido clave contra Jason Tatum, Salón de la Fama, o sea que bueno, hoy palmar. Hoy palmar. Hoy cabreamos, ya verás. 40, 39, hay que hacer los 39. Triples desde lejos, venga. Damos un meter. Sin barra de tiro. Así nos va. Es que Salón de la Fama, los triples desde lejos cuestan. Sudor y lágrimas. Como diría aquella con su varita golpeando el suelo. Estamos tirando como el orto. A los de la glose. Creo que nunca me habían dicho eso. Creo que no tengo nivel para el equipo. Es que estoy tirando francamente mal. Vamos a cambiar un poco de estrategia con el tiro. Pues no ha salido. Uy. Han hecho alguna actualización del juego y no me he enterado y ahora es más difícil todavía. Muchas veces he terminado esto sin tener que tirar todos. Pero dame la segunda estrella. Bueno, 4 seguidos. Una estrella. Muy mal. Tiro de cerca. Esto es tiro cubierto. No estoy metiendo ni una. ¿Y ahora? ¿Me está preocupando? Bueno, lo que me acabo de cascar. Bueno, estoy empezando a entrar, racha, vamos. Estrellas. Gol de tiros libres. Normal. Estoy tirando fatal. Bueno, un ejercicio con 3 estrellas. Let's go. Frenesí de tiro y sincronización de tiro. Venga, frenesí de tiro. Joder, ¿por qué no han entrado antes así, macho? Hay que calentar la muñeca. Es que o entran perfectas o no entran, macho. More. Venga, la máquina está bien engrasada. Bien. Vamos a hacer uno tirando a tablero. No puedo tirar a tablero desde ahí. Desde aquí sí, ¿no? Ahí está, tirando a tablero. Bueno, venga. Desde el medio campo y se acabó. ¡Oh! Casi entra. Hola, Kairi. Hola, Yeren. Venga, vamos a jugar contra Jason Tatum. Jason Tatum. Era casi la misma distancia que desde el medio campo. Como se nos ha quedado ahí la cabeza. Vale. No es inciso, no es nada. Así que vamos a jugar con la amarilla. La amarilla. A ver qué zapas me propone. Zapatos amarillas. Las hard del 8. Amarillas, venga. Y nos cambiamos de ropa. McKay. Y vamos a mirar nuestro equipo. Estamos sin bases. Estamos sin base suplente. Y la verdad es que las estamos pasando mal. Y sin alero. Necesitamos un base suplente como el comer. Bueno, y jugamos contra Rockets. Por lo tanto, vamos a ver su plantilla. Eso sabemos lo de Jason Tatum. Young, un ex Utah. Y luego Dwayne Wall, inventado por 2K. Sergei Titov, inventado por 2K. Malik Beasley, que está tocado, podrá jugar. Parks, no. Y Simmons, inventado por 2K. Tyree Eason. Y luego Dwornik, inventado por 2K. Kent, inventado por 2K. Y Roderick Miles, inventado por 2K. Jason Tatum. La Rabia. Bol, otro ex Utah. O sea, tenemos dos Utahs. Además es titular, Bol. Vamos a echar un vistazo a las animaciones. El visor, vale, está en violeta, vale, bien, porque es que como hemos jugado recientemente con dos jugadores, no sé si se me olvida algo, venga, vamos para adentro. Contra Jason Tatum, no sé si había que hablar con la entrenadora Warren, no lo he mirado, tarde, mal y nunca. Hay entrenamiento. Bueno, la máxima dificultad, partido clave. Todo puede pasar hoy. Puede ser la segunda derrota de Utah en toda la temporada, seguramente. Veamos ese midi. Si no... Justo cuando está en lo más alto hay que tirar con nuestra mecánica. Ahí, en ese momento, hay que soltar el balón. Ahí vamos. Rolando, Klimov. ¿Y quién es el que está detrás? No le veo, supongo que será Kif. Ahí está. Kif. Y yo.
Welcome everyone, let's get ready for some NBA basketball on 2K Sports. Kevin Harlan here and I'm joined by Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg with David Aldridge on our sideline.
Ellos juegan de rojo.
Tip-off goes to Houston. And you look at how these teams match up, Clark. The guard positions boasting plenty of talent.
And you think about it,
No me voy a poner de la pivot ni de coña.
Arguably at an all-time high, but nothing like guard skills to help you put on a show.
One of the stories tonight, MP squaring off against Jason Tatum. These two are meeting for the first time this season.
When it comes to best overall performers, Jason Tatum is near the top of that list.
Hola, qué tapón se acaba de llevar Mullin.
Is a real challenge.
And there could be something of a feeling out process here, or maybe these teams feel confident in their preparation and are ready to just go at it.
And the Houston Rockets starting five. They've got Trae Young, Tatum out there with Tari Eason. Then there's Bull, and it's Wall in at the two guard. Now here's MP. We saw him go on a scoring rampage last game. Down low.
Me la corta Eason.
Picked away. Keefe against Eason. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
When he's on the floor, offensive rebounding is
He's on the floor.
strength for them.
Greg, he keeps so many possessions alive, doesn't he?
And you know those second chance opportunities can be game changers. He represents so much
va a fallar
value to
Jason
this
Tatum.
team because of what he does. What a move that time. Crossed up the whole building on that play.
Pass to MP.
La vuelve a cortar Eason.
So clever.
Jugador con mejor robo de la liga, Eason.
Really forces defenders to overcommit at times.
Houston shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game. And so Young nails them both.
He's as solid as it gets from the line. I mean, give him the opportunity. He's cashing in on those.
Pass to MP. And the Jazz can't hang on to the ball. And let's take a moment to honor the Western Conference Player of the Week, MP.
While most players can dominate with their scoring ability, he has done it with his passing. No doubt that he is the catalyst for this team on offense. And when players are cutting or moving to open space, he has found it.
Now here's Tatum. And we know he can score. He's averaging around 21.5 points a game. Back to Eason. 6 on the shot clock. George against Young. Count it. Good.
La mete Young.
Young's got 6.
Ellos no van a fallar nada, que es partido clave.
The Jazz have gone 1 of 3 for the field to start this one so far. Passes it to Montero. And MP
Bueno,
throws it
metemos estos
down.
primeros 2
And
puntos.
we have to mention, Greg, the utter dominance MP has shown recently, right? A huge scoring night for him on insane efficiency. The numbers, you can't even believe what you're reading.
You just don't see stat lines like the one that MP had very
Otra
often.
pérdida la
It
segunda.
looked like he had a cheat code on the way. He
Mal,
was
me he
making
equivocado.
everything from the floor.
And right now, let's watch that terrific swat.
Tell you what, early in the
Vaya
game,
tapón que
these
se ha llevado
kinds of
Mullin.
plays can really set the tone.
Rockets leading by 4. And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. The 3 from Tatum. Cans it from downtown. Tatum's got his second bucket tonight.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
Very high percentage so far, and if you want to start a game hot, that's the way to do it.
Now, here's MP. On the wing, Irving. This one for 3 Eason grabs the board. For Houston, they've gotten 4 of 6 field goal attempts to drop in the first quarter.
In terms of finishing ability, it's hard to think of someone who tops Kyrie Irving.
Greg, the list is short, particularly when you talk about guys of his size, okay? His bag of tricks is limitless when you talk about finishing in close quarters against bigger guys.
Qué fea pérdida, tío. Le ha dado en la espalda.
Tatum on the wing. That's in,
Va a
coming
ser
off the
imposible hoy.
assist from Young.
Hoy Salón de la Fama.
And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Rockets.
They're really mucking things up for the opposition, racking up steal after steal, just not letting them develop any kind of offensive rhythm.
And you know, another thing that's been working for them tonight is scoring
La
off
primera
turnovers,
asistencia
points
para mí.
off miscues. They've been converting any mistakes at the other end.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more
Número de
of
8.
those opportunities.
Digamos
And
de
that
10.
deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg.
Well, I like the way he capped off that drive. The one-hand hole punch. We know how good a shooter he is. It's frustrating for him when he's not able to knock down that kind of wide-open look.
They get it back.
Oh,
And here's Houston. They're on a 14-6 run. And the dunk by Tatum.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
And you know, nothing like getting an opponent on the ropes early. You love that if you're on that side.
Número 4 para mí.
And they are landing some haymakers now.
And cutting into the lead with the big one-hand throwdown.
That's how you get your team back into it.
That might indeed ignite a spark in this team.
Good work there.
Buah, qué borrada, tío.
Tatum's got
75%
12
de
points in
puntuado.
the game.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing.
Keefe with a screen on Tatum. Throws it up high. And he
En
goes
tercera
for the top.
segunda asistencia para mí.
That's a great setup by MP. This guy is as unselfish as they come.
And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for Houston. 8-point game. Bowles setting the pick for Tatum.
Buena defensa de Keefe. Muy buena
Keefe
defensa de
grabs the
Keefe.
miss. Keefe's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. And here is MP. Keefe with a screen on Eason. MP passes to Keefe. And he takes the
En
feed
tercera
in
asistencia
stride
para
and
mí.
slams it home.
And Kevin, even though they're down, he's still looking to do the spectacular, and he did.
Well, maybe this is the best time to do it.
I agree. I mean, now's when they need a spark the most.
Here's Tatum following the bucket by the Jazz. The rebound by Mullen. Mullen's got his 4th rebound in this one. Oh, and
Venga, 3 asistencias seguidas a Keefe.
poured it down.
And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
Rockets leading by 4. To the paint. Here's Wall. Utah with the rebound. Mullen's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's MP. And
Con la falta de Trey Young.
Contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. And not yet the midway point of the season, Clark. So much invested in keeping these players healthy and ready to play with lots of games still ahead of us.
Yeah, you hope and imagine they'll continue to make really good strides, but I love the progress that's been made in injury prevention and rehabilitation, as well as maintenance.
Solo han hecho algo Trey Young y Tatum, Es impresionante.
He's checked in for George. And here's Wall outside, drains the three-pointer.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Inside, Montero.
O sea, con la falta de Tatum.
As the whistle blows, he'll shoot 2 free throws. It goes on Jason Tatum.
Giving his all on that play. MP working hard to win the whistle.
These are his 3rd and 4th
Número
free
7
throw
para
attempts
mí.
of the game.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free
Número
throw
8.
line this season. How about over 90%?
You know, one thing about getting going at the free throw line like he has this season, it can continue to carry over.
Now here's Tatum. His last outing with 20 points. Drops in the
Ahora va a meter todo. Otro triple.
Starting to add up, guys. Of their last 5
Lo va a
baskets,
meter todo.
3 have been triples.
Sin presión.
Irving passes to Montero. To the middle. Here's Keith. Misses in close.
No me lo puedo creer.
Rockets leading by 6. And the pass to Tatum. The baseline J. And it's Houston with another.
And he's starting to show that killer instinct this quarter.
17 puntos lleva Tatum, ¿eh? ¿Os lo imagináis?
Pass to Montero. And stolen by Tatum. This is his second trip to the line in this one.
And he's at nearly 90% from the free throw line this season. So having a terrific
Salida 9, de repente estaban a 3.
He's gotten better in that department since last season. I mean, he looks a lot more comfortable at the line now, and he's getting better results.
Houston making a switch here. Laravia's checked in. Pass to Eason. Houston moving it around. Passes it to Bull. Here's the teardrop. Just 5 on the clock. Off target with his 3.
Es que si mete eso la rabia, tío.
Trail by 9. Irving for 3. Wall grabs the board. Houston's gone 4-7 from three-point range so far in the first. And there's the call on Kyrie Irving. That is his first foul of the game.
Third team foul. Substitution on the court.
Young inside. Covered by Irving. Young against Irving. 6 to shoot. Rebounded by the Jazz.
Very surprising that he came away empty there, especially given room to operate.
It's going to be out of bounds. The Jazz will retain possession.
You take a risk with those long passes. They're lucky the D couldn't collect it.
Now off the inbound.
Bien, punto número 10 para mí.
I think that's on the defense there. I mean, MP given ideal positioning inside and able to take full advantage of it.
Now the pass to Laravia. Jacks up a 3. That will not get it done. He's 0 for 2.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
Yeah, sensational is a really good word for it. They're tearing it up on the glass.
Montero passes to Keith. Suggs kicks to Irving. Ball's knocked loose.
Pero no me lo puedo creer. ¿Pero qué está haciendo la máquina?
Rockets on the break. The rebound by the Jazz. Keith's got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's Suggs. Good.
La asistencia número 5 para mí.
MP's got his 5th assist in this one. They set the pick. Here's Titov. The Rockets again can't hit. Jazz trail by 5. Montero passes to Keith. Now MP. He's got 10. And there's the drive. Keith.
No puedes fallar eso, Keith. ¿Pero qué está pasando?
He takes it up and lays it in. Keith's got 12 points in the game.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
There's 1:40 left in the first quarter of the game. And he bangs it home with one hand.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't
No
put
saco la
a
falta.
little something extra on that one.
Well, I think he did plenty of damage nonetheless. I mean, it was only with one hand, but he still threw that down pretty hard.
Young for 3. The basket is good. That's his 6th attempt and his 3rd make.
Boy, has he put his foot on the pedal here this quarter. He's doing a terrific job in terms of leading their offense.
Now, here is Irving. Still without a basket. Kicks it to Suggs. MP outside. He dishes it to Suggs. The Jazz need to get off a shot here.
Uy, me
It's
llevo el
deflected.
tapón.
It's 3-on-3 on the fast break.
No puede ser.
Here's Dugonix. Pass to Young. There's the triple. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. And it's an 11.
Llevan 6 triples. Nosotros
Point
0.
Rocket lead.
At the offensive end, he's been assertive and efficient, guys. A big reason why they hold this lead right now.
And that one, good. 12 points for him.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
It's blocked. Driving in. It's rebounded by Koloko.
You know, I think the effort on defense there has everything to do with why he missed that shot. Well done.
It's Young on the wing and stolen by Kyrie Irving. Here's Klimov. Uses both hands to slam it down.
Kyrie looking to get others
7.
involved. Nice awareness there.
Nos han dado una paliza tremenda. Pero tremenda. 6 de 11 en triples. ¿Pero qué pasa? Hemos hecho 7 pérdidas. Es que es...
Performance for Jason Tatum has been the story so far for the Rockets. They kept going to him again and again.
Voy a tomar una decisión. Los partidos clave se juegan en otra dificultad. Esto es insultante.
Deciding to change it up.
Me he perdido 6 minutos. Es que
Jazz have gone 4 of 8 so far here in the second quarter. And Clark, here we are watching Kyrie Irving when he's on. It is amazing to watch.
Remarkably smooth as an athlete, Kevin, and otherworldly when you look at his skills as a basketball player, particularly ball handling and shot making. Talking pure basketball, he's one of the most
triple. Primero que intento, el primero que meto.
So on the floor for Houston. Hole is out there with Tatum. Then it's Trae Young. Then it's Tari Eason. And it's Wall in at the 2-guard spot. And while we
Primero que tiro, el primero que meto.
to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Hey guys, MP in the last game against Portland was tremendous. He finished with 57 points, and to everybody's surprise, he was dialed in from deep. He made a number of threes. The numbers he put up were really impressive, and he's somebody everybody loves watching. Guys, back to you.
Yeah, David in stretches, he was
Venga, otra más.
great. He left the
Vamos, seguimos.
This team needs his contributions. When he's right, he makes winning plays time and time again.
For sure, and draws so much defensive attention that it opens up opportunities for others.
And
Una
Clark,
falta.
we see so much
Segunda que
more
Jonte.
dribble handoff action these days. It's part of almost every offense.
Yeah, you know, it gets a little redundant, but it's effective, Kevin, and you know the league is a copycat league. If it's working, you continue to do it yourself. Teams realize how useful it can be creating the matchups they want. That's a big driver of it, and players
Venga,
are
otro
good at
punto para
running.
mí.
And quite, you know, for fans, it tends to be pretty entertaining because you typically are playing through your best players.
Here's Laravia. He has yet to score. Pass to Young. Shot clock at 6. Houston needs to get a shot off. Here's Bull. That one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
Trying to throw ball off his rhythm with a little bump, not going to work. At least not that time.
Montero. And MP throws it down.
And just tacks a few more points onto their lead with the tomahawk.
That's bringing it down hard.
Guys, it is symbolic of their effort here tonight.
Outside, Wall. Over Suggs. Wall's shot is off. Outside, George. Now, here's MP. 21 points in the game to the inside. And he caught
Bien,
that
Klimov.
full stride on his way to the big slam.
A signature slam from the big fella. We've seen a few of those before.
Está lesionado Sachs.
Outside,
Está lesionado Sachs.
off target on the 15-footer.
And they hold a huge advantage on the backboard.
And that's been the key to this lead. I mean, they've really dominated the glass.
Young against MP. Oh, get up, MP. Woo.
Sax está lesionado.
On full display for MP. This guy's putting on a clinic.
Passes it to Bull. Young against George. From deep, Wall. The basket good. Off the assist from Young.
De los triples.
6 points for Wall.
De los triples está siendo una puta locura,
No reason to allow him that kind of space from behind the arc.
Just playing with poise and confidence, and they continue to put points on the board.
Well, I like the way they're playing. A very smart first half. Quality shots, not wasting possessions.
And now the first timeout called here.
Va a ser de escándalo lo de los triples.
Mullins checked in for the Jazz. Kyrie
Llevan 8 contra 2.
Irving comes in for Jalen Suggs. Outside, Wall. Mullen against Bull. The pass to LaRavia. The Rockets with another miss.
That's excellent defense right there on the perimeter.
And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Eason.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
And, you know, even though they didn't come up with the steal, that's still a nice defensive play.
Ben Keith.
Against MP. To the middle. Here's Keith. And he stuffs it. What a pass to set him up.
Boy, the dime-dropping skills of MP, he is all about setting his teammates up.
All with it. 23 points his last outing. Tries from 16. Keith grabs the miss. Keith's got 13 rebounds in the game. Class eating. George passes to Montero. 1:43 left in the second quarter. Right side Irving. The tray. Good, and it's MP picking up the assist. MP's got assist number 8 now on the night. Rockets trail by 13.
Bien, Irving. Vámonos, ha salido el floppy.
From the arc. Rebounded by the Jazz. Mullins got rebound number 12 here already in the game.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
Rocket 6. Keith. That's a basket. He is 8th from the field. 8 of 14.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Young against George.
No puede meter eso trillado.
Young's shot is off.
Well, it looks like he's cooled down a bit after hitting those two in the first quarter.
There's 42 seconds left in the first half. On the wing, Irving takes a 3. It's rebounded by Houston. This their first chance this season playing the Jazz.
And this is a team they battled in the conference finals last season, coming up short.
Yeah, a bitter pill to swallow, too. I mean, when you face that team again, that's always, not just in the back of your head, it's in the front of your mind, too. Getting a win would be some kind of consolation.
Bien.
Mullins got 8 here.
Nos estamos yendo en el marcador.
Have they gotten hot here in the
Estamos
second
aprovechando que no está Jason Tatum.
They're in front.
Now, I don't know if this field goal percentage is sustainable, but if they can stay
Y tapón de Mullin.
to what they've done in shooting the ball, they'll
¡Qué buen tapón de Mullin!
So it's the Utah Jazz out in front by 17 points at the end of the quarter. Well, they trailed by a bunch, but once they got going, the comeback was on. Back to the action in just a minute.
That's right, baby. That's right.
That's right, baby. That's right. Espectáculo del descanso.
Welcome. First up on the agenda tonight, let's see how the Rookie of the Year race is shaping up.
Rookie of the Year, ¿para quién? ¿Para DeRoy, Isley o Meyer?
Has done an awesome job for adjusting to the speed of the game.
You could make a strong case for any of these guys to win the award. That's how deep this class is. And as we shift focus back to our game, things couldn't have gone much worse.
Qué bonita la conexión con Keith.
They left the floodgates to the paint wide open, offering up driving lanes. They're getting bullied. Makes you sick to watch.
Qué cachondos, aquí no ni.
Never happened, Shaq, if you were protecting that.
Solo hemos tirado un triple y solo hemos metido un triple. Pero es que el equipo solo lleva 3.
Thank you for being with us. Now let's send it to Kevin Harlan for the second half tip.
22 puntos al descanso Tatum, más que su media. Oh.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. So it's the Jazz now. 17-point lead, their biggest. They'll face the Lakers after this one. That'll be at home. That'll be the second game of a 5-game homestand. They've got MP. Keith is out there with Mullen. Then it's
Fallamos el triple.
and it's Irving in at the 2 spot. And that's the group for Will Hardy as they begin the second half. Tatum wide open, he fires one. The basket good, off the assist from Young. Tatum's got 24 points. Jazz leading by 15. Mullen a screen on Young. Pass to Keith. MP left side. Here's Mullen.
Bien, mi novena asistencia.
Mullen's got 10.
Yeah, that was the third straight high percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
Bowles setting the pick for Tatum. A three-pointer, no
Qué
good.
barbaridad si metes. De
And,
verdad,
even though
no.
that shot didn't go down, I like how they got him a wide open look in space there.
George passes to MP. Mullen a screen on Easton. Inside. Mullen's shot is off.
Que haya fallado eso,
And so
Mullin.
it's Young who brings it up for Houston. Trailing by 17. Three-pointer. Tatum with another miss.
And if they know what's good for them, that's the way they'll defend against him every time he takes the ball in the three-point lane.
Got a piece of it, and he's able to get it back. And another shot, and gets hacked by the D. He'll go to the line.
That's his first personal foul.
Yeah, the defender all over him.
He got him good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
For Utah,
18.
they've gone 9 of 10 from the line, so making the most of their chances.
And team free throw numbers really about as good as you could ask for, around 80% on the season.
Guys, that says a lot about the poise of this team. I mean, they've been so calm, cool, and consistent at the stripe this year. I mean, that's impressive.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, Jason Tatum said his quiet demeanor may belie his hunger to win for some people. He said, I feel like sometimes I come off so laid back that I don't know if people understand how much I invest into this game, how much I care, how hard I work, because I'm not the loudest or may show everything. Kevin?
Yeah, you know, his passion, DA, for the game is right there. We appreciate your story. And they'll get
Canasta propia.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
And again, the Rockets good for 2.
Tatum clearly putting on a show in this one, doing it all.
Tatum es que no va a fallar en todo el partido, entonces hay que acostumbrarse a eso.
Outside, George. MP up top. Mullen a screen on Tatum. MP passes to Mullen.
Mira la
And
cuarta,
stolen
tío.
by Bull. Mullen against Tatum. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
A young man who has an
Pues está
appetite
19,
for greatness, always pushing himself is Jason Tatum.
And he's got his
Sí.
first free throw of the game.
One of the areas where he has excelled all season long. How about 87% from the line?
You know, he's been one of those players they've wanted on the line as much as possible this season, especially in close games, guys.
On the wing, MP. Guarded by Tatum. Shot
Imposible
clock at
hacer nada
6.
con Tatum así.
Montero passes to Mullen. Count
Ya
that
tengo
one.
el doble-doble.
Mullen's got 8 points points in the quarter.
Boy, showing great command of the two-man game there. MP delivers the pass on time and on target.
Young against George. Here's Tatum. Captain coming
No
off the
falla.
assist from
Es que hoy no
Young.
puede fallar.
Young's got
Es impresionante, es que no...
You know, if you're only looking at the way he's played offensively, you think his team would have the lead.
finished off the break. Young's got 17.
14.
Jason Tatum scores, but also creates for his teammates a sign of his continuing growth as a player.
Down low, Mullins. And
Mullin.
Mullin with the slam.
An elite scorer, demonstrating once again how fast he can fill it up.
Rockets trail by 16.
16.
And here is Tatum. He has 29.
Y
Shoots it up.
9.
It's hauled in by George. Jazz have gone 4 of 9 from the floor so far in the third.
Ah, ha fallado.
Deontay
1
George
de
is
3.
explosive.
And when he goes in the paint, he is like a wrecking ball. Very physical driver for a guard. Can be streaky, but boy,
Ahí, Dyson.
watch out.
Es que es imposible, es que no puedo.
Gotta love his aggressiveness to finish inside.
Well,
Porque
his
está chetado.
leaping ability gives him a great advantage.
Fellas, that's exactly why they look to get him the ball around the rim. I mean, it's either a dunk or free throws every time.
No, big finish, emphatic.
He hangs on the rim just for good measure. Wow.
Well, I guess there's nothing wrong with a little bit of showboating here and there.
Young against George. Lets it go from 11. Good. He hits the jump shot. Young's got 4 points this quarter.
And you watch Young.
No, pues es que estaba cubierto al 74%.
To the paint. And the dunk by MP.
And I've been impressed with the unselfishness, but also getting guys the ball where they can do something.
Mira, 16 arriba. Vamos este cuarto 16 arriba, podemos ganar el partido.
One sweet one after another.
Tatum finds Eason. Houston moving the ball around. Tatum down low. Guarded by Keith. Tatum gets it inside.
He's really been one of the few bright spots for them, trying to will this team to victory.
To the inside. Montero. Eason grabs the board.
No me lo puedo creer.
Eason's got his 6th rebound on the night. Young with the ball. George picks him up.
Falta mía.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. So, Clark, we know you're very familiar with the college game. How do you think the one-and-done rule has worked out so far?
You know, not as it was intended,
13.
Kevin. I mean,
Han estado
in some
19.
ways, the chance to see guys like Durant
12.
and others play
Llevamos
in college
2 o 3
for
ataques sin
years was better
encestar.
than not having them there. But I think it's
En
also
este sí.
created this expectation that
Bien.
you're not a one and done, that you somehow failed, and that's detrimental to the psyche of young players.
Defender este.
Young against Irving. Bold dishes to Tatum. Young looking around. Rebound, Utah. Mullins got his 18th rebound here tonight, all over the place.
Se lleva la falta. Irving.
Right there, Irving does a nice job of
Era los dos,
anticipating the
supongo.
contact, so he braces himself for it and then works through it.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Jazz.
And guys, how about the unselfishness and all about working that ball around, shifting the defense, and just seeking
La
out
rabia.
the best shot.
And they've also been ferocious inside, really taking advantage in the painted area and making good on those chances.
Houston making a switch here. Laravia's checked in. Tatum no good.
I can see why he pulled up for the leaner, but the defense adjusted to that as
Qué bonita
well.
asistencia, Keith. ¡Vamos!
19 points.
Scores to get uncontested shots at the rim. No wonder you're losing.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
Es que no falla el Trey Young.
Shot is good. So it's Utah now. Earlier in the game, they had a 19-point lead. And the dunk by MP.
And the
A
one
ver si tenemos aquí el clip ante Tatum. Ahí está. Tatum que lleva. Vamos a hacer la foto. Me gustaría girarla un poquito. Así. Vamos a poner algunas mierditas de estas. Ahí está. Esa es la miniatura de hoy. Decía que Tatum lleva unas Tatum 1.
Slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish.
Part of what makes him unique, guys, that combination of power and polish.
Bueno, ha sido 2+1 por lo menos. Falta Jalen Sachs.
And taking a broader look here at the year-over-year scoring trend for Trae Young.
And his scoring numbers have been going in the right direction these past few years. He's gotten better and better at handling what those opposing defenses are throwing his way and finding ways to get his points all over the floor. And not a single free throw attempt in that first half, but he has been...
He vuelto a ir de Tatum.
And drawing some fouls.
You have to love the unselfishness on display there. Excellent passing.
Now Wall. 8 points for him. In the corner, Bull with it. Beyond the arc. And Irving pulls it down. Utah leading by 18. Here's Keith. No good on the three.
Well, I'll tell you what, he's going to buy himself a ticket to the bench if he keeps shooting it like that. He has been putrid here this quarter.
Down low, here's Young, and good, coming off the assist by Wall. Young's got 23 points.
And this guy can light up the night with his scoring. Hard for the defense.
La corta la rabia, tío. ¡Qué rabia!
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Se pueden poner a 14.
This is his 4th trip to the free throw line tonight. And the first one at the line is good.
And not the guy you want to send to the line. Young's teammates love to see him at the stripe.
And so it's Irving. He brings it up for the Jazz. They lead by 14. And they double up MP. Mullen for 3. And he's
Bien.
good on the 3 ball.
Bien.
Mullen's got 13 points in the second half.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play
No
at the other.
falla Trae Young, pero por favor. Que lleva 27 puntos. Que es de 20. O sea,
Boy, he's been a different player here in the second half, looking much more comfortable on the offensive end.
Pass to Montero.
2+1, toma.
The and one chance here to make it a 3-point play.
Well, he's demanding the ball. He wants it, and he's coming through. I mean, you can see why his teammates trust him down the stretch, guys.
This is his 3rd trip to the free throw line.
And what you appreciate about MP is how even-keeled he is. He's someone his guys love playing with.
And here's Young from the arc. Rebounded by the Jazz.
He hit a couple in the first, but so far he's been unable to get uncorked here.
Mullen.
venga, la 13 para mí.
I love the ball movement there. He put that on a
Estamos destrozando con el movimiento de balón.
It's trailed by 20. Pass to Coloco.
Con loco. La tercera.
Now look at the upcoming
No, la segunda
schedule
es
for the Jazz.
Lakers, Clippers, Timberlovers y Sixers.
Against Donovan Mitchell.
No, contra los Lakers no quiero volver a jugar. Vamos, la semifinal del in-season.
will come into town.
And just looking ahead to what's on tap. There are a lot of winnable games for them, but you can't go into the stretch with that mentality. You've got to focus on what's in front of you and bring it every night.
Me he ido, sí, punto número 40 para mí, vamos.
Houston's gotten off to a very slow start from three-point range in the second half. They're 0 for 4. Young outside. Pass to
Coloco.
Here's Titov. Drills it from outside.
Tito clava otro triple. Tinton lleva 9 contra 4. Joder.
But let's be clear, he's not one of them. Terrible job there by the D.
Montero kicks to Irving. Back to MP. And they double up MP. 6 on the shot clock. A floater. No one near Suggs as he lets it.
Toma, qué bonita me ha quedado.
Assist goes to MP.
Qué bonita. Qué bonito el gesto del pase. Porque me la iban a quitar. Mira. Entonces. Hecho la pago y se la paso. Jaja. Suggs mete el triple, menos mal.
It's not his greatest strength. He's got a lot of different things that he's good at, but Suggs will hit the three if you give it to him.
Passes to Young. And no good. Utah leading by 21. And a wide open look for MP.
Una de 4 en triples, man.
One made 3 for him for the game. Does he focus closer in? Let's see.
Houston moving it around. Dugonix, solid as a rock from 20 feet away.
Excellent ball movement. Young being unselfish.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And the dunk by
Punto 42 para mí, vamos.
Better by giving them good passes. That one was perfect.
Rockets trail by 21. Young outside. Here's Titov.
Y como no, un buzzer beater. Es que está muy roto esto. 18 arriba para el último cuarto. 18 arriba. Están sobreviviendo a base de triples.
And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them.
Qué bonita esa asistencia aquí, qué bonita. Bueno, empiezo en el banquillo. Ganamos de 18. Vamos a ver qué pasa. Atentos, ganamos de 18. Todo igual. Pero han pasado 4 minutos. Está Klimov con Tatum en defensa.
Outside Tatum. Here's Dugonix. Can't hit from 12. And so it's Irving with it, bringing it up for the Utah Jazz. George looking around. Here's Klimov. Can't hit from in close.
Yeah, he just flat out tricked that one, missed it, and has no one to blame but himself.
Tatum, defended by George. It's tipped, and they'll keep possession. Utah leading by 19, and here's MP for 3.
Ah, qué mal he tirado, tardísimo.
Thought that triple was gonna fall.
The pass to Tatum, lets it go from deep. Another miss by Houston.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
MP against Wall. And here's George for 3. And Tatum pulls it down. Tatum's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Tagonix. Good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist.
Le ponía 17.
Tatum's got his 4th assist in this one.
Wow, what a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup.
Pass to MP. Plays it up.
Venga.
Montero's got 44.
It's just hard to believe that someone can perform at such a high level. They've got to thank him for this lead.
Rockets trailed by 19. Outside Tatum from the left block. Uses the glass that time, and it's good. Tatum's got 18 points.
Lleva 40 puntos, Tatum,
You really got to tip your cap to him in terms of how he's played today, even if they end up losing this game.
Mullen a screen on Tatum. Pass to Irving. Here's Mullen. Good for the basket. Number 9. He's only missed 2 shots from the floor all night.
Well, he's been doing it all night. Why not go back to him?
And no let up in him either, guys. I mean, he wants to continue to expand that lead, and as long as he's the one taking the shots, that lead's going to expand.
Utah calls timeout.
That was a good time to call a timeout to try to settle everybody down and get back into their offensive rhythm. They've been coughing up the rock an awful lot.
The Jazz making a switch here. Keefe's checked in. Houston making a switch here. So it's the Jazz now. 17-point game. George passes to Montero. Irving for 3. And Bull pulls it down.
No lo puedo creer,
Bull's
macho.
got rebound number 5 here tonight.
And, you know, even though they're on
La
top,
tira
they're winning,
solo.
I mean, they could use
Irving.
more from him. Trying to shut the door on
Tira
this.
solo, Irving, y la falla. No puede ser.
The first one falls.
Tatum, 2 shots.
And so Tatum nails them both. Utah with the ball. The lead is 15. The feed to MP. And the dunk by MP.
Kevin, he is tough to stop when he gets to the rim.
Yeah, Greg, he can get up a few notches higher.
Well, and that's exactly how
Jugamos de nota.
the game is
Una vez
played
menos.
in the paint inside, guys. I mean, if you can play over the top, I think you've got a big advantage.
Side Tatum. 6 to shoot. Inside. It's stolen by Mullen. Here's Keefe.
Venga, qué bonito contragolpe.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
The open shot by Tatum. That's in, coming off the assist from Young.
44 puntos,
Young's got
Tatum.
his 7th assist here tonight. Utah
hay
leading by
manera.
17. It's George on the wing, defended by Young. Back to George. From deep. And again.
Hacerme marcaje doble. Vamos.
15 assists.
He's been one step ahead of the defense all game long. And Wall kicks to Tatum. Goes up to the stripe. Again, the Rockets score. Here's George. To the middle. And
La
stolen
corta
by Tatum.
Tatum.
For 3.
Bueno, eso.
It's hauled in by George.
And maybe, you know, he thinks
Y yo sí, vamos.
I don't think that's the case. Maybe somebody want to tell him to ease up off the threes.
Sin barra de tiro.
Wall against Irving. Wall dishes to Young. Screen by Bowl. And he gets the
Pero no
whistle.
ha sido
Two
2+1.
free throws coming up. And Clark, here we are looking at a player like Bowl. Big man who continues to improve.
And part of that improvement clearly is work ethic, taking coaching, but also he's a confident young man. He believes that he belongs in this league, and he backs it up with how he carries himself and how he plays. And Bowl, to me, remains such an interesting prospect, a towering big man who possesses considerable skill and versatility.
Nobody near Irving.
Bien.
Another three.
Haciendo el gesto de bajito.
Adjustment time for these guys. The defense has to make some adjustment here.
Outside Tatum. Fires from deep. Here's Bowl. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Bowl's got 4 points this quarter.
You know, I think it's all about Bowl's reach, clearing the glass and then going right back up with it right away.
Montero passes to Keefe. Back to MP. Keefe with a screen on Tatum. Pocket 6. MP kicks to Mullen. No good on the triple. Rockets trail by 20. Outside Wall. Tatum. And slam dunk by Tatum.
The athletic prowess of Tatum on full display. What a move to the bucket.
Inside. Here's MP. 1:39 left in the fourth quarter. Irving for three. Good, and it's MP picking up the assist. Irving's got a pair of threes here in the fourth quarter for the Jazz. And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for the Rockets. Here's the dish to Young. Outside Wall. Tatum on the wing. Shoots the three. And good.
barbaridad.
There's another. That gives him 51.
Making it look easy.
Boy, they certainly had their way with the opponent at both ends. A really solid night here for Utah.
Not only did they shoot the ball better, but they had more assists.
Yeah, I thought the passing in terms of finding the open man gave them the higher percentage shots. The ball movement was key for the win.
And so this is going to end up as victory number 24 on the year.
And once it becomes official, this win gives them a nice confidence boost against this team. They'll face them twice more this season.
The stats tell us that the winner of the first game is a big favorite to come out on top in the overall series.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for MP.
Well, you have to marvel at how well he picked apart that defense repeatedly. Found the right guy in the right spot at the right time.
They have been really controlling this one.
You never want to be complacent on the floor. That's when you lose momentum.
The drive by MP. And the dunk by MP.
And it's just competing. You know, giving your best when it matters most.
Yeah, you know, once they got victory in their view, a huge injection of energy and a great run to finish it off.
It's always great to get into a rhythm, but do it when it matters.
Now they're playing with urgency, huh? They could have done it much earlier before the game was out of reach.
Se ha acabado con 54 puntos. Es que es impresionante, es imposible.
And locked in throughout the night.
Boy, they've given their fans plenty to cheer about, that's for sure. Effort, skill, coaching, you name it, they've done it.
And the Rockets getting another bucket right there.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Irving passes to Montero. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Clever little move that time by MP to get himself to the line. Really good sense of movement there in drawing that foul.
And both free throws good for MP.
Se acabó. Es injugable este Salón de la Fama. Está rotísimo. sea... 0 de 4, 2 de 7, 0 de 1, 2 de 5 Tito, 2 de 3 Wall y Tatum 7 de 14. 7 triples. O sea, es indescriptible. Se ha hecho el doble por encima, Tito por encima, Wall un poco por debajo. Claro, luego los demás mal, porque todo lo ha hecho Tatum. Es que no puede ser. No puede ser, está rotísimo el Salón de la Fama. Rotísimo.
So tremendous. Fans involved from the get-go, and once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see that rhythm and flow from their perspective.
And that about wraps it up. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for being with us. See you next time.
De 3 puntos, 16 asistencias, 71% en tiros de campo. No, es que no. Ahí está el 1 por 6. Multiplicador de dificultad. Se puede jugar más difícil. Y esto ya da igual. Tatum al hoyo. Al hoyo. Y hemos hecho el desafío estadístico diario. A ver, ¿cuál era el desafío estadístico diario? Brandon Miller, ¿cómo no? Brandon Miller. Brandon Miller. Siguen tocándonos los huevos con Brandon Miller. Joder. No me lo puedo creer. ¿Y cuándo es? Bueno, es dentro de mucho. Vale. Bueno, vale. Lo aceptamos. Es dentro de mucho. Tenemos rueda de prensa. Bueno, vamos a ver qué han dicho en redes sociales.
Jason Tatum is having his usual strong season, yet it seemed like you were able to have an unusual level of success against him. What worked so well for you out there?
That's a great question. It was a combination of a bunch of different things. Number one, my greatness. Number two, my talent. Number three, my bag. Number four, my strength. And number five, my intelligence. Sometimes I have to use number six, my good looks. But I didn't have to reach that part of the bag to win this one.
La presa hecha. Muy bien. Misión cumplida. Es que no puede ser que haya metido 54 puntos. Y eso, Tatum, 54 puntos. Es que no puede ser. O sea, si su media es 21. O sea, es que no puede ser que contra... Es que... Es lo del partido clave. Es cruel. Pero ahora sí hemos ganado. Porque somos mejores. Porque tenemos mejor equipo que eso. O sea, es que no tienen a nadie. Bueno, vamos a ver. Estábamos preocupados por Jalen Sachs. No se ha lesionado. Vale, solo ha sido Dolores. Dolores Claiborne, pero Dolores. Bueno, vamos a ver contra quién queremos jugar. Lakers hemos jugado. Clippers no nos apetece. Minnesota, Filadelfia, Portland ya hemos jugado. Tampoco quiero simular muchísimo, pero Brooklyn, como a los Brooklyn van mal. Toronto, los Raptors. Lakers seguro que no. Venga. Venga. Triman no se quiere venir. Sí, se ha venido. Sí, se ha venido. Ha venido Triman. ¿Cómo que no se ha podido completar y ha venido Triman? Me ha salido bien, no hemos porque teníamos un espacio. Triman ha fichado por el salario mínimo. Ha salido bien. Campeón de la NBA con nosotros. No, con nosotros, sí, claro, con nosotros. Solo puede ser campeón con nosotros. Ha sido campeón con nosotros, Triman. Claro. Sí, porque ha hecho 16 puntos en su único partido. O sea... Vale, pues Triman ha vuelto con 2,42 milloncejos. Vamos a hacer un repaso de contratos por si acaso alguien ha cambiado de contrato. Bueno, pues tenemos a Triman de nuevo con nosotros. Bienvenido, Triman. ¿Por qué han hecho la mierda de decir que no se ha podido completar? Yo no sé. O sea, espera, no hemos hecho los minutozos. Tenemos base suplente. Es que va a morirse Ben Keefe en la pista. Ben Keefe va a hacer en la pista. Jalen Sachs ahora es el escolta suplente. Dylan Marsan es un pivotillo que tiene que tener minutos, pero no muchos, porque ya tenemos a todos los hombres altos ahí cumplidos. Y Triman tiene que suplir a Keyonte. Si esto tiene que ser así. Esto ya tenemos unos minutos. Pero mira, queremos que juegue algo Justin Wheeler. Pues le quitamos alguna a Dylan Marsan. Y nos ponemos a Justin Wheeler. Le quitamos alguna a Jerome Ball. Se los ponemos a... Así. Venga, vamos a ordenarlo como nos gustaba ordenarlo a nosotros, para verlo bien. Vale. No, Justin Wheeler es el alero suplente. Espera. Justin Wheeler es el alero suplente. Sí, esto está mal. Vale, entonces Triman es el suplente, Jalen Sachs es el suplente, Justin Wheeler tiene que tener 10. Vale, Justin Wheeler tiene que tener 10. Jerome Ball es el ala pivot suplente. Teóricamente tendría que tener 22. Pero entra el factor Dylan Marshall, que le quita minutos a Igor Klimov y a Jerome Ball. Vale. Vale, ya tenemos un equipo interesante. Zach Griffith por Wheeler, que es mejor que Wheeler.
Ya, pero es que de 1,83 suplente 1,99.
Bueno, esto ha salido bien. Vale, una buena noticia. Entonces, vamos a probarlo. Vamos a probarlo contra Clippers. Le ganamos de 82 puntos a Los Ángeles Clippers. Hemos hecho 110 puntos y 21 asistencias. Jerome Ball 15, Sachs 12, Klimov.
Has metido más puntos que los Clippers en total.
He metido más puntos que los Clippers en total. Clippers de Anthony Edwards, de Pope, de Divillius. Vaya barbaridad. Y ha tocado esto porque Se nos lesiona a Triman. No puede ser, máquina, tío. No me hagas esto. Pero qué risa. Mira, paso, o sea, le dan por saco a este juego, de verdad. Es que no puede ser. Es que no puede ser. Pero vamos a simular, no sé, Miami, ¿dónde está? Es que hay algo interesante aquí.
El segundo de Toronto.
Pero contra Toronto ya hemos jugado. ¿Qué equipo tiene Toronto? O sea, es que no puede ser. O sea, llega y se lesiona. Es que... Ay, de verdad, máquina. O sea... Chuganov, Aunovi, Scotibar. Contra estos ya he jugado. No, contra Toronto no. Contra Brooklyn. Brooklyn que tiene 16-13, 18-12, 8. Trailblazers están fatal. Portland. Y Miami. Miami 12-18. Pero Toronto puedo jugar. Pues igual juego contra Brooklyn y Toronto. Victoria, victoria, victoria y victoria. Hemos ganado a Minnesota. Que no tenía a nadie. Minnesota es que está con Peyton Pritchard, que ya jugamos contra ellos, ya habíamos jugado. Philly, 97 puntos por nuestra parte. Limov no está jugando. O sea, no está metiendo, no sé qué le pasa a Keith. Portland, de Mari Carmen, ya hemos jugado contra ellos. Ya habíamos jugado contra ellos. 103 puntos. Wheeler, Irving, Sachs, McKinney, Keyonte y Toronto. Scotty Barnes, Aldridge, Siakam, Larson, Capella. Otro Terence Mann. Y contra Brooklyn. ¿Y ahora qué tengo yo aquí en el seguimiento de la carrera? ¡Igor Klimov! De 4 a 6 semanas. ¿Pero qué está pasando? Ah, de verdad no quiero jugar. No, lo quitamos, ya está. Es que lo quitamos. Pues voy a simular y ya está. Es que no quiero. O sea, si no voy a jugar. Es que no me apetece jugar. Es que no. O sea, es que además, ¿de cuántas semanas? De 4 a 6 semanas. O sea, está jodido para un mes y medio. ¿Pero por qué hace esto la máquina? ¡Ahí tiros a la mierda! Es que no me apetece jugar. Es que no. O sea, ¿ahora qué hago? No tengo jugadores. Es que son... O sea... 3 suplentes. O sea, 3 suplentes lesionados. O sea, ¿qué viene esto? ¿Dónde están los Mavericks? Los Spurs. ¿Dónde están los Mavericks y los Spurs? Uno aquí. 2 con Mavericks aquí. El otro de Brandon Miller. Es que vaya calendario de mierda. No he visto mi equipo. Que yo anterior 7 de 10 en triple. O sea, da igual que pongas pocos minutos, muchos minutos, se siguen lesionando igual. Orlando hemos metido 214 puntos. 214 puntos. Bueno, a ver cómo está el equipo ahora. Nah, siguen todos lesionados. Nadie se ha quitado la lesión. La verdad, no quiero jugar este juego. O sea, es que volvemos a no tener base suplente. Es que volvemos a no tener base suplente. Es que no sé qué hacemos. Scott Rush es un alero. Ya tengo a Justin Wheeler. Es que no quiero jugar. Es que no lo quiero jugar así. Es que me faltan 3 jugadores. De verdad es que no quiero jugar a este juego. O sea, está todo rotísimo. O sea, es que ahora mismo está rotísimo. ¿Y por qué no nos han dado todavía el de diciembre? Ah, no, sí, el de diciembre sí. Joder, ya me equivoqué de botón. Me cago en Dios, la puta. Es que no sé qué hacer. Es que no me apetece jugar. Es que no me apetece jugar a un juego en el que no me deja la máquina progresar. El que me obliga a simular para que se me quiten las lesiones. Iba a jugar el de Denver. Pues lo juego aquí. Se ha quedado. Se ha roto el juego. Se ha roto el juego. ¿Qué pasa en Denver para que... ¿Qué le está pasando a la máquina? ¿Qué le está pasando a la máquina? ¿Qué le está pasando a la máquina? Vamos, hijo, que solo es simular un partido contra OKC.
John Martin Jr.
¿Quién? John Martin Jr. ¿Quién se ha ido?
Redes sociales.
¿Quién se ha ido? Alero a la pivot.
Pero vete
Ah, por Dylan Marshall. No, Dylan Marshall está.
vete a las redes sociales.
A ver, vamos a ver. Keyon George, Egor Klimov, Dylan Marshall, Kyrie Irving, Marcos Montero, Justin Wheeler, Triman, Keyon Martin Jr., Jerome Ball, Jalen Sachs, Byron Nash, Brian McKinney, Zach Griffin, Ben Keefe, Ronaldo Mullin, Keyon George, Egor Klimov, Dylan Marshall. ¿Por quién se ha ido? Scott Rush.
Era traspasable. Scott Brooks, ¿de cuánta media es?
No sé, pero ya nos la han liado parda. ¿Qué es? Es que es otro hombre alto, alero a la pivot, que no necesitamos hombres altos. Isaac Griffin, ¿por qué no puede jugar?
Triman también.
No, pero Triman tiene todavía. No, Triman. No quiero que jueguen. No. Venga, no quiero que jueguen. Vamos a jugar con lo sugerido. Pero ¿por qué me está haciendo traspasos ahí a lo loco? Bueno, pues a ver si jugamos contra Denver y luego jugamos contra... Es que ya nos hemos ido al 22 de enero. Ya no sé lo que está pasando, ya es... Esto es totalmente nuevo para mí, o sea... La votación del All-Star... Estamos el primero en los exteriores, luego Víctor, Jason Tatum... No, perdón, son los interiores.
¿Quién está de temporada?
Austin Reeves, Nikola Jovic...
Oh. Ay, yo sé lo que quería hacer los Hornets de hombres altos y de más media. Porque se suele ser más Jovic.
Se ha colado en esta lista Kuminga, Rancic, Booker, Griffith. ¿Se ha cerrado ya el periodo de traspasos? No, todavía no se ha cerrado el periodo de traspasos. Pues... ya, ni jugar en la calle, ni nada. O sea, esto es una... De verdad que esto es una mierda pinchada en un palo, ¿eh? Una mierda pinchada en un palo. O sea, es que no me cabe en la cabeza que nos estén destrozando así. El juego, la jugabilidad, las ganas de jugar. No, Triman no va a jugar, va a seguir descansando, vamos. O sea... Bueno, pues hasta aquí hemos llegado. Vaya mierda.